I remember my first champagne, Andre. It was a cheap brand available at any local grocery store, unless you were in a dry county, which I was not. If you don't know what a dry county is, you should look it up. They still exist. And if you're someone who enjoys alcohol, be thankful you don't live in a dry county. Or if you do live in a dry county, keep it well hidden, because they actually can do things like raid your house. This was not the case for me. For me, it was available at the grocery store. Andre was heavily advertised at Christmas time to the Carol of the Bells. I have it associated with that song. It's pretty cheap stuff, but it's really easy to drink when you're practicing, especially the pink champagne, which I thought was about as classy as it came. You know, the Eagles sang about it. Little did I know they weren't really singing about Andre, nor were they really singing about pink champagne on ice. Some years later, I tried good champagne, superb champagne, Dom Perignon, or Dom Perignon, and it was the most delicious thing ever. I had just finished catering a party at the home of someone fancy, someone who had house staff, and the chef de cuisine at this domicile, was French, and she thought we had all done a really good job serving all the guests, many of whom had brought bottles of champagne. So one of the bottles was Cristal. Another bottle was something else fancy. But my goodness, what I tasted had the finest, most beautiful bubbles. And since then, and this was back in the 1990s, I haven't ever really had a taste for champagne because that was the best. Why try it again? It was delicious. I can still have the mouthfeel if I imagine it. It's very French, you know, they're into like the smell and the look and the feel and the sound, which is why we clink, because it's the one thing that we don't have. Although the cork coming off makes a popping sound, so that could just be a bunch of baloney.